Hello guys! Welcome back to Shally-Entertainment. As the year comes to an end, I thought it will be lovely to recommend or go through the most loved Korean dramas of the year 2022. There is no question that K-dramas have a way of drawing viewers in, from the plot, cast, and filming stylistics. Due to its popularity, there is no doubt that looking at ratings will come in handy when finding a new K-drama to binge watch. So now, here are the highest rated dramas of 2022. 1. All of Us Are Dead. All of Us Are Dead is an amazing apocalyptic drama that topped the Netflix streaming charts this year. The zombie series begins when a virus breaks out in a high school as a result of a science teacher's personal project gone wrong. The virus starts off with one student and very rapidly spreads to the other students. Before they know it, they discover that the whole country, and maybe even the world, may be in jeopardy. The story then follows a tense battle between students turned into zombie hordes and the struggling survivors. With no food and water, and the internet and landline cut off during the incident, they must use equipment around the school to protect themselves from the hordes of zombies. People felt drawn to the individual relationships and stories of these students, which only made them root for their well-being. 2. Extraordinary Attorney. With a high rating of over 17.4, Extraordinary Attorney was the talk of the town when it released its first few episodes in June earlier this year. This legal drama has since the 7th highest rated drama in Korean cable television history. Park Eun-bin stars in the title role as Woo Young-woo, a female attorney with autism spectrum disorder who works in a major law firm in Seoul. Apart from law, Young-woo also has an interest in marine animals, namely whales. Her ability to compare real-life situations with the characteristics of whales astonishes the people around her, causing her to be viewed as an awkward individual. The story follows her beautiful growth in the legal field with a sprinkle of her building romantic feelings for a fellow lawyer. 3. Alchemy of Souls. With the second season already airing, Alchemy of Souls is the most loved historical and action fantasy drama this year. It was set in the country of Daeho and mainly revolves around a young man who comes from the noble Jang family. Being cursed from birth and also abandoned by his father, he holds an unpleasant secret about his birth, which people all around the country talk about. Jang-uk happens to meet Mudeok, the character played by Young So-min. She used to be an elite warrior and feared assassin, but her soul is now trapped in a physically weak body of a poor blind girl, losing all her powers. When she becomes the servant of the wealthy troublemaker Jang-wook, she fulfills his wish to help change his destiny by being his master. The drama has a lovely storyline, visuals, and a beautiful cinematography. 4. Our Blues. With a rating of over 14.5, Our Blues is a slice-of-life drama that has since become one of the highest-rated dramas in South Korean cable television history since airing in April 2022. It is set in the beautiful Jeju Island, and it shows the various real-life problems and issues that the characters are going through. It is very realistic and touch natural matters in a small town, including themes like teenage pregnancy, poverty, mental illness, debt, and familial relations. Take in the wise words of its characters as you walk through their struggles and times of happiness. I highly recommend you watch this drama. 5. 2521. 2521 is a romantic comedy set in 1998, which follows the lives of 5 characters from the year 1998 to 2021. The drama was an immediate commercial hit and has since won numerous awards. It stars Kim Tae-ri as Na Hee-do, a high school student who desperately wants to become the world's greatest fencer. She meets Baek Yi-jin, a young man whose family goes bankrupt but eventually gets a job as a reporter. The two lean on each other for happiness and advice. 2521 was one of the dramas in 2022 that managed to capture the hearts of many. People were so invested in the blossoming, innocent romance between Na Hee-do and her first love. The drama's charm lies in the chemistry of its characters and their ability to inspire and tug at one's heartstrings. 6. Business Proposal. Business Proposal is one of the most loved romantic comedies in 2022. The drama was based on a webtoon of same name, and mainly stars on Hyo-seop and Kim Se-jong. Se-jong plays the role of Hari, an office worker who made a deal with her friend to go on a blind date in her place and do whatever it takes to get rejected, in exchange for an amount of money. Hari goes to the date completely planning to behave badly, but she finds herself caught in a dilemma when she realizes her date is the CEO of the company she works at. Taemu himself is pressured by his grandfather to go on dates in order to get a wife, so he decides to just marry the next lady he happens to date. Hari then gets caught up in a messed up situation when her plans failed and the CEO makes a marriage proposal. His persistent pursuit of her and her affections is the highlight of the series. 7. Under the Queen's Umbrella. Under the Queen's Umbrella is a historical drama that topped the charts on Netflix. This historical drama focuses on the Joseon dynasty's palace education system to make the troublemaker princes, who cause nuisance for the royal family, into proper princes. It anchors its storyline on the bold queen in Waryeong, as played by Kim Hae-soo. She is a long-suffering mother of 5 troublemaking sons, to whom she directs all her efforts in hopes to make proper princes out of them and get one ready to step up as the next king. Like all historical dramas, external pressures arise as other ambitious members of the court do everything in their power to steal the throne. 8. Juvenile Justice. Juvenile Justice is a legal drama that aired in 2022, with most of the cases addressed being based on true life stories in Korea. Kim Hae-soo plays the role of a top-level judge who is notorious for her dislike of juvenile offenders. She maintains a cold and distant front to hide a past tainted by falling victim to a juvenile crime. She always gives the maximum punishment to the perpetrators even if they are at the age when they usually receive the leniency of the law. However, her world shifts when she is appointed to serve at the Yeonhwa District Juvenile Court. There she gets exposed to cases that shift her perspective and help her come to terms with what being an adult is all about. The drama opens as Eun Suk faces a mutilated murder case believed to be of a child with schizophrenia. 9. Ghost Doctor. Ghost Doctor is a fantasy and medical drama that aired in 2022. Young Min, as played by Rain, is an extremely renowned and excellent cardiothoracic surgeon, who he is known for being arrogant. After a car crash, he wanders about the hospital as a coma ghost and possesses a first-year thoracic surgery resident, who is absolutely opposite in nature to the spirit possessing him. After being possessed by such a genius surgeon, Go easily takes on difficult surgeries and unearths controversies. Watch this supernatural medical drama for the much-needed thrill. 10. Pachinko. Pachinko is a coming-of-age story that takes a swipe at pressing problems such as racism, racial profiling, and stereotyping. Ko Hansu lives in Japan but often visits Korea as a fish merchant. Sunja, on the other hand, is a bright girl whose father died after a prolonged illness, which also led her to become a fish merchant. The two became close after their first meeting and ended up in a relationship, which led to Sunja being pregnant. However, when Sunja tells him about the pregnancy and asks him to marry her, he insults her by clearing that he is already married with 3 children. This breaks Sunja's heart, also leaving her family's reputation in ruins until a young missionary man shows up to take her hand in marriage. The story touches on many different levels, evoking a strong sense of empathy and understanding of what many Koreans had to endure in the past. Thank you guys for watching. Do make sure to hit the subscribe button to follow for more movies and drama recommendations.